And we are live, and we, of course, today, as I said in the last live stream yesterday, we will, of course, go on with Factorio, and we will now try to conclude. Probably we will actually not conclude it, but we will go on with our new factory. And I can't really remember how far we got yesterday to be. Okay. If I remember correctly, can we build anything else now? We at least built the... Exactly, we built the iron ore production, built that one up, and now by the way, just realized that the space between that is not necessary. That is unnecessary, I think. Okay, Bernard KKK. Sad part, of course, obviously right now we can't go into research since some little stuff is missing. Okay, for me the next logical step would be to conclude, not to conclude, but to insert this coal mine. This may be the task for today, for today's stream. Okay, and the coal we of course then need, oh my goodness, we need to bring all the way up. The thing is, I would like to go into in building the train station, but obviously we are missing ingredients for the train station. That is the sad part. But I have a wonderful little suggestion. Why just... I mean, we have so much coal up here. We are technically not using it up. So we are using it for burners, and we are using it for the boilers. So I'd say, and that is gonna cost a lot, we are just going to hijacking basically, I think is the wrong word there, but we are going to bring it up. So I will not get a new coal mine or up and running, but we will reuse this belt right here. So what we need for that, obviously is a filter inserter, and I'm thinking I need to go through here. That is obvious. Let's put it that way. Then we can go down, up again, and going through here as well. So the plan, whether that and how that is actually going to work out, we will find out hopefully very, very soon. I know what I'm currently doing with going down here is not necessary, but well, hey, why not? These few moments we actually have, and in the end, in my ideal world, since we are building factory or starting to build the second factory, this factory here, of course, is the old school, the first learning curve factory, and the second one hopefully is going to be much better. That is the hope, and I don't know whether that's on how that is actually going to work out. Oh my goodness, why did I build that? That is the very important part. Okay, receiving the coal, and now the nifty hefty part is going to come up, lead the coal all the way up to the second factory part. Since what you may have seen on the minimap, we are not having too many coal here. What is obvious that we are of course going to get this deposit as well. Unfortunately not as big as this one up there, but that is hopefully something which is going to come over time when we will try to get to the second or third part of the factory. Okay, now I need to think, can I lead it through here as well. Obviously. Okay, if I put that one away. We can obviously get up like that. Alright, so we have luckily enough of them belts. That is quite neat. Okay, I built it wrong there. And doing it like that. I know, this is probably or maybe even a waste of time, but well, why not? Okay. So far, so good. Now the coal is slowly lurping up. That is good. So that leaves a little bit of movement here. Although, of course, we at one point need to get the new coal deposit running. The good part is with the as much as I wanna move away from this factory part, theoretically, guys, theoretically, we can. There's actually not that bad of a move to get this coal deposit as well and connect the two ecosystems, so to say, and have a constant running circle of coal. That is one thing I should really think about. Alright, so what we need, since we are going into iron plate production again, we need furnaces. And don't I have the advanced furnaces? Yes, I do. Crafting speed 2, crafting speed 1. That is something we do wanna go into. Very, very important, very, very much needed. And as you can see, I think I'm probably right now should actually go out of the production of gears. I think we have way enough of them. Okay, I need. Do we have? Okay, yes, we have enough steel. So let me actually build 15 of them. We are not going to use every one of them, of course not. But the ones we have, we will use. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Still have the feeling we might need a little bit of them. And we definitely will need those bad boys. Like so. Okay, so the top priority, of course, is getting the new factory running on the one hand, and getting into a, so to say, to get the new research up and running. That is, you could argue, of course, that I missed that totally. That I totally missed that, but that looks so nice, a little animation there. But well, sometimes. If you are, so to say, well, okay, I know I've played 50 hours before in this game, but I somehow still feel like a big noob here. And even though that might be a little bit boring, I'd say we are going to lead the coal through the forest here, and that then might give us the opportunity to use this iron ore deposit down here for our new production line. So the plan. I'm still having a fear that I'm wasting too many resources overall, and that we are actually not going to make it in, well, not in time, but well, hey, in the end, the goal of this game is to produce a space rocket, and I am not, well, I hope that we are going to get that far over time. Okay, it wiggled through there like a snake. Nice. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing stuff like that, but it sometimes feels like saving space is not a really bad idea, but sometimes I think it is just a total waste of time. But well, that's just my sad little mind. All right. So okay. Oh, that hurts. Okay. My suggestion is, since we're having this big lot here, and if we take a quick look to the map, I hope I said in the last episode, yes, in the last live stream, that I planned to building Factory 2.0 up here. I think it is the neater thing to do right here in order to be closer at our base and not to get too close to the aliens, insects up there. Okay, the thing is what we definitely need to do now. And oh, I don't know how that is going to work out. I definitely want to have lines going through my factory, and that is going to be the ore lines. That is for certain, and that we will actually begin right now. And I am now, as I said, as I was talking about saving, so to say, a little bit of space. Let's actually do it that way. I know way too much iron already coming up here. That was actually not really smart. Okay, now and I hope I'm not going to die very soon, since that would be very, very unfortunate overall. I mean, we have the coal coming from down here. Okay, we just use this space. That is going to be the plan. And that fits perfectly as, well, just a bloody coincidence. Got that, and now we need one more straight line, and every tree in the way will be, well, not deleted, but will be cut down. It might be that we okay, one thing we definitely need to do in the meantime is to clear out our inventory. On the one hand, I don't wanna die again, and we could die every bloody minute if we don't pay attention. And on the other hand, it doesn't make sense to run around with all of the items currently in our backpack. That definitely makes no sense at all. And I don't know whether, did I already say that? When I loaded before I started the game, I actually saw in the loading animation that the mining drills were a little bit differently placed than the ones I placed. I always thought if you place a mining drill, you have the bluish little thing around him, and it always looks like he needs that space. Of course, they don't need that space, because I never thought about it that way. You can put down the assembly lines there as well, so they definitely don't need the space. And I guess I'm using too much space up there. Could be one thing we will have to change right there. But well, that is not going to be the point right now. And maybe it is not that bad to have two factories in the end, so we can totally we could totally lead the coal and iron from up here back to the other base or factory, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is step 1 actually. And for now I am going, okay, I rather should go this way. And what I have to say here, this is a complete experiment. I don't know how this is actually going to work out at all. The best thing would actually, I wonder whether the best move would be to put those two lines together and combine them to one, but the coal we need to be separated again as well. So this is the conclusion I have not yet reached. So that is the bad part. All right, good. Okay, maybe I haven't. I have not yet taken a too close look, or a very good look at how to build factories in this game. I'm a little bit confused but in how we are going to do stuff overall. So we have coal. I need those bad boys. And the problem is I am having right now, I would just leave this factory like it is down here. It is theoretically working out, and that we, for certain things like for iron plate, which we are producing splendidly right now, are just building the new factory, and we are going to put, well, I'm just looking for the right words. So how far are we? Okay, just very, very slowly going down. Okay, so I thought we were a little bit under pressure here with the coal and iron, but well, we still have time. So first things first, we are going after iron plates, because that is a thing we will need for every. Okay, basically we go after engines, and we need iron, okay, and steel plates and pipes, but we need, okay. Do you know that if you play a RTS or a strategy game and think about stuff and then realizing, well, am I doing it the right way or not? And then you're concluding you do it the wrong way. That is what I'm thinking right now. Do you know what? I want to save space. Let's build the fast inserter. Come on, hurry up. And do a little like that. Okay. Why am I effing up like that? Bam. And we have the production line we want. Alright. So it starts over here. Let's then see. We will build a couple more of... them and let's try it just out. Yep, I'm doing it that way. Let's see, let's see. Oh, what are we missing? Okay, electric circuits. Damn it. Okay, as I again wanted to do it the wrong way actually, and that is the bad thing. I can only tell you I am now not certain whether that is going to be the best plan. This is just this Let's Play is a big ass experiment. That's the only thing I can say to that. So if we lead this line through here, we can then have two of them incinerator or bigger furnaces, letting them produce the key ingredients. 1, 2, 3. We want to have 5, so we have 10 of them working. And I do it differently now even. I just build them up to each other, and we can, after every 5 or so of them, we can actually separate them and leave one space, and then everything is fine. Okay, so electric circuits, this is what I mean. Now that we are producing engines, once we have them engines automated, we then can, I'm so sorry, give me 1 second. Once we have that automated, we can actually go on in and automate the I'm so sorry for the little distraction there, and go in here once, oh goodness, once we have concluded sulfur, but for that we have the chemical plant, we have petroleum, and we have water, so that is going to be very, very easy. The thing is, that is going to, and then we need plastic, and that is produced out of coal, so oh my goodness, that is going to take hours. But good thing is we need new coal for that, and good is now that we need to produce plastic, and for the plastic we have oil and we need water, and this is good that we can do it all up there. That is the plans. Okay, I'm walking through here like an idiot. Just in case. Okay, I'll take a couple of them with me. I don't care about them as well. And give me all of them juicy electric circuits. Nice. Okay, that means we have 300 of them, and I already forgot what I wanted to build. Okay, we wanted to build. Why don't I go... Okay, for beginners we will start with the normal stuff, and this is definitely for factory. Why am I building inserters when I just can take them out of the, well, not talking about that right now. The thing is, we need to step away from the, so to say, tier 1 stuff and go over to tier 2, but that is something I will try right here very, very soon. Alright, so we have the center line, and those guys are getting the stuff out of there and pulling it. This one is wrong. Putting it there and there, and the same thing we are going to do on the other side. Like so. Alright. Good, good, good. Got that. I will already plant in these guys. I know that might be too many of them, but I think that is actually how it is working. Oh my god. This looks crazy. Just because of all the electricity. I'm not talking about that. Okay, the easy way, of course, we could just lead it down there. We are... Do you know what? For the beginning, we are even going to do that. Oh my crap, Lord. That of course is very, very... Okay, going the wrong direction is very, very smart as well. So for me, theoretically, now I'd say we go up here into steel production. And we are... Yep. We can then definitely let that run. Okay, let's do it the other way. You know what? I was doing something not that wrong. Letting it go into that direction. And now... we are going to lead this one. Does I already start again with the messy part I did in the other factory? I think so. So at least they are coming right here. And I'd say we are going to... Okay, the thing is, do they actually constantly... Okay, they are 10 inside, okay. What I'm thinking is, I would like to lead... to make this a big circle. For now. I know that is messy as well, but... for now, the only thing I can do... to have somehow the thing I want to have there is to have somehow some form of circuit which we are having right now, and it might of course get through that too complicated, but that I don't hope. And what you already can see, what of course is not that great, is that they are using a lot of the ore up, so we might need to find a better solution there for that as well. Alright, I would like to have... okay, we have 5 more. I would say we use 5 more for steel production. That might be... I don't want to say necessary, but useful. Okay, in case we wanna... I'd say in case we want to lead this stuff through here, I'll leave that space in between. That is, I think, not that stupid. And now then we would have in the trunk the next production line coming up. And in the end, wouldn't it be that stupid okay, you just need iron plates for that. Where did I know I didn't plant them as of yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need way more inserters. And then I'm going to lead it out like so. And then we have the third ingredient line right there. All right, okay. You shall get all the juicy stuff out of there. And you shall get it in. Okay. Okay, that was, of course, was a very, very smart move. Since we are missing a key ingredient, of course, and that is coal. And the only way to get coal down here would be either I'll lead it from here to there. Okay, this... Do you know what? If you are not having... maybe that is the big mistake I did. I probably should have read a few and couple tutorials about this game. I think I'm doing it not the correct way. So the other thing is, with the center production line, even if I pull it up for steel, we need copper ingredients. We are now doing everything with steel and iron up here. Maybe a second different line with copper might be useful. I don't know. Maybe a thing is even combining separate part of factories. That might be a good thing, or we do it. Then I would need filters right here. Okay. Actually not. Okay, if we place it like there, and we could even lead the coal back over the... Oh my god, it's getting complex here. Okay, now we can let these guys work. And finally, we are producing the good stuff. All right, give me that one and put the fast inserter over there. Might be a little bit more useful overall. Okay, now we have steel, we have coal. We might not use that line, but that is for now just fine. Alrighty, so what key ingredient is still missing? Iron gears we are already producing, that is good, and we need pipes. And out of what are pipes being produced? Let me see, just out of iron plates. Then I'd say I go into this direction for now with crafting material stuff. That is the plan. Let me build, where do we have them? For now, let's build 10 of those guys. And we anyhow need to start at this line in order to get this good jazz up here. The question is, I think it might be that I'm not leaving enough space in between. What if I wonder if I need the okay, if I lead that up here, use that one like so, then I can actually do something little like this. And on the one side I am going to lead away the coal for just for the beginning. We will, I hope I'm going to find a good solution for that at a different spot. Probably on Wednesday is going to be the next stream. I am not certain whether I'm going to find a real good solution until then, but maybe, just maybe. No, that is not what I wanted. And now if I'll pull down a fast inserter right there, I hope he's pulling the items in the correct location. Okay, we need a little bit of power, and now it is becoming a little bit not that easy to see. Okay, he is definitely going into the right direction there. Yes, good. Okay, so we are separating lines here again. Why didn't I just... Oh god, it is... Okay, maybe the smarter way would have been to separate the iron plates from the coal there. Do you see what I mean? And that is what we do. Since we need the coal at different spots anyhow, for example, if we are when we are going to build the engines, we need coal anyhow, I think. Okay, where's this inserter? There it is. So this direction you shall go, and you just go for iron plates. Like that. And then we can start the second or the first line down here of production. How the hell I'm going to get the coal back here, that is something maybe the future me, maybe the future Psychic is going to do. That is the important thing to say. Okay, the one more important part, of course, is to lead things back here. We definitely need to... Maybe generating is the wrong thing to say, to get a loop going. That is something I have not done in all the iterations I've played this game. Not too many, but, well, anyhow. 1, 2, 3... I know I cut the line there for now, that is just fine. Where are they? Where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. For now, we are just going to use one line. The other line we are going to get ready in a later stage of this little let's play, little live stream, whatever you want to call it. So what I always did there, probably a little bit wrong, is how much space I left in between certain things. I mean, I guess you need to be a little bit, not to be as not to be that not to use too much space of stuff up, the space we have available, to be precise. Okay, we wanted to build pipes. Now I remember. Pipe. Did I put it inside? I don't think so. Pipe. I want. Okay, we have that. I do wonder. What is a little bit confusing, to say the least, is that it is not being displayed here. Normally what I... Well, not going to get into that. Yada yada yada. Already got that. And we need another pipe. Alright. Bring it all down like so. I wonder if I'm going into the other direction in order to lead that on the way around to the next location where those pipes are going to be needed. Whether it's going to be directly the engine production, for example. Okay, let us remove them. Can always then further extend this pipe generating line. That is the goal I'm having right here. Alright, then 8 are actually not enough. Okay, this is on the receiving line. Okay, and there we've got pipes, guys. That was quick. Well, it actually took too long. Okay, what I said before. One important part would be to lead this stuff back. Maybe it is not that bad if we are still going to have space here. So let me do one part producing goods and one part melting goods, for example. That is the plan for now, and I need to erase that line over time. Alright, pipes we've got. Sorry. What else do we need? And we need gears. The good part is for gear production we have technically enough capability on the other factory, I think. We just would need to lead them up here. So let me take a look inside. We have practically everything here. The thing is, if you now think about okay, let me divine. If we think about, okay, why? Okay, because there's a big hole in our electricity net. Okay, we basically need 2 lines to produce them, right? First of all, we have 5 of those bad guys. Like so, and we of course need filter inserters for that. 5, 10, a couple of more, and then we will pull a line up here. The key part, the key ingredient is, now we have 3 ingredients, of course. We have pipes, we have iron plates, so and we have steel. The steel, we could, okay, let me divine, if I take for now a normal inserter, on which side would he lay it? Basically on the same line as where the the steel is. That is not the cool part. This is something I always didn't like in this game, is how stuff is being placed on the transport belts. Okay, we went into this direction. Maybe that is the wrong direction, but F it now. Okay. Okay, that of course was not that smart. But that was the right direction. Alright, and now I'll do it into that direction. And if we now somehow get some plates over here, which we simply do like that for now, pull a fast inserter right there, set him to iron plates, and of course have the energy down here. We are good to theoretically go up. And on this side, okay, we basically didn't need it. We didn't even need the filter inserters, to be precise. So what I hope is that, okay, they're always putting it on the outer line, don't they? That might be the downfall right here. Okay, we just try it out on one side. Why not? Do it like that. Then we, yes, and we definitely need on this side the filter inserters. And those guys to pull that crap out. And you will only pick up plates and not, if that is even coming out, engines. And now we want to have one of the most important more. Oh crap, okay. Why am I sometimes not seeing that before? Okay, that of course was a complete waste of time. We need gears up here. I hope we, I hope we can get them up there in 10 minutes. The important part is that we that I should lead the around here. I want to have really these transport lines in the middle, which is already going to be a little bit of a time, not time thing, but space thing. All right, and once we have the engines, we can get into in the next live stream on Wednesday, guys. Let us try to do in the last 9 minutes, 10 minutes, let's try to bring the gears up and running again. In what I'm interested in, okay, the production is still insane. Okay, we did cut the line down here. Let's pull it in again. So here we lead the gears down again. Let us actually pull this guy out of work. And now we lead those gears up there. Probably too many of them, but we might even lead them back down here. I know that's a little bit too complex maybe, but that is currently how I roll. Give me all of them. Okay, around 300 should actually be the key number. All right. Then I'll turn this one around and lead it up. This is a little bit, and as I only can say, once we at the point to have trains, I think that is all going to be a little bit faster and easier. The way with the transport belts going up and down and combining, or not combining, but bringing the factories together, I'm not happy with that as well. Okay, nice. Before they get here, please stop. Are we actually going to... No! Okay. I mean, you just need to mention if those lines are actually being attacked by those insectoroids or whatever they are, then this would mean a huge loss in resources, obviously. Okay, of course, no, we could not have saved any space there. We are definitely not having enough of those transport belts available. That I think is for certain. Okay, then we have the first circle. Okay. So maybe even if I think about what I said with trunk and branches, maybe the little solution is there to have between, for example, 5 lines of them, to have a little space to let 3 or 5 transport belts to run through. Maybe that is the one thing I haven't considered yet. And we basically for beginners now, we need to get right there. And the best thing if we would only lead it to the inside of the belt. Like so. For starters now, in the later stages, I'm just doing that right now to have them produced quickly. Well, not quickly, but to have the motor or the engine production starting in this live stream. We only have a couple of minutes remaining, and then they land on the inner side and we are bloody attacked. I haven't seen that. Down there, alright. Okay, that is a little bit bad. Let's see whether that is actually whether we can take it down. But with the weapons we have available, we shouldn't make it, I think. See, and that is the reason why we basically, on the one hand, would have needed to have the wall all around us, and on the other hand, to... Oh, luckily I came by. Okay, we don't... The bad thing is we don't have a gun turret down here. Repairing that one. Okay, I guess they came from there or there. Therefore, I don't even know, to be honest, as I usually am, what do I need for that? Okay, copper plate. But first things first, let's pull the wall back here. Of course, this is what I currently ain't doing, taking a look on the minimap or for the alerts. What might be necessary for me over time is to think back into producing the walls, and on the other hand to producing more magazines and all that good jazz. But okay, I think we should have all the inserters for the final step of this live stream. So we want to produce, that is what we want, to produce the engines. The engines are for us, for me, practically the next step in evolution. And once I know we have now, it took us now 58 minutes and 50 seconds to get to this spot where we have basically not really done anything yet. We have produced this production line, which is not completely working out by now. And the first engine is being built. I am a little bit fascinated. Gotcha there, gotcha there, gotcha there, gotcha there. And on the other side I'm just... Okay, this one of course needs to get it to this direction, this direction, this direction. Okay, I actually did it that way, so let's continue it that way. And here we did it the same way. Okay. First engine produced. I like. The engine assembly stage might be the first assembly stage where we will need to build more of them. But that we will obviously find out over time. And at the point when we have reached the okay, of course they need a filter. Once we have reached the, do you know what actually egg rating? When this picture is not where it's supposed to be. Okay, like that. Alright, and ain't that wonderful? Oh, goodness, was that... Well, I don't want to call it complicated, but I'm so glad that we finally got that. So, the one thing we might, or I might be able to do in the off, well, I'm not even that, but I'm certain, to pull those lines around, have a separate line for the engine parts, or maybe even pulling both down here and then pulling them back here, and maybe over the course of time to make the center line where the resources are running bigger and bigger and bigger. That might be a suitable plan. Alright guys, what I said before, that we, of course, we need not, for now, not the military research thing, but the normal research thing, and that we need to produce. And if we take a look at the production tab for the chemical science pack, we have produced the first ingredient part, the first one, and that is engine units. So we need 2 engine units, and we need sulfur. That is easy to produce, and that one is easy as well. And chemical plant and chemical plant, this is the next stuff we need. The good part is we have the first small part of Factory 2.0. We are still letting Factory 1.0 running, and here on the right side we need a separate line with coal. So that, what is the plan now? In the next episode we are going to conclude this coal patch, lead it up here, combine it with the other coal patch around here, and then we are going to use water and coal and the oil and coal to produce the crafting materials needed. I am, what I can already tell you, not 100% certain whether we are going to be able to do that in the next episode. I will do my best. And we need new energy, fields of energy. Alright, and that, guys, is actually for the one guy who's watching. Thank you very much. For anyone who looks at afterwards, that means the world to me. Thank you very much for watching. We will go on here on Wednesday, I hope to. I'm actually 90% certain. Maybe on Wednesday even a little bit earlier and a little bit longer, but I am not certain whether I can make that time wise. For now, I wish you a wonderful evening, and I'll see ya in hopefully the next stream. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.